5 words stopped 1,000 headlines. We've apparently divorced 10 times. That was Prince Harry, on stage, on the record, turning months of feverish speculation into one crisp reality check. No anonymous sources, no palace whispers, just Harry joking dryly about the gossip cycle, then pivoting to what matters to him, his family, their safety, their work, and the toll of an online ecosystem built to monetize outrage. Tonight, we're unpacking what Harry has actually confirmed about Meghan and what he hasn't by following the receipts, sworn testimony, published memoir, on-camera interviews, and his most recent public remarks. The rumors aren't the story, the pattern is. Here's the ground rule for this episode. No tabloid telephone. If it wasn't said by Harry or Meghan in a documented setting or reported by reputable outlets with primary sourcing, we're not building on it. That means the DealBook Summit comments are in, the Netflix docuseries is in, the passages of Spare are in, his UK courtroom statements are in. Everything else? Noise. By the end, you'll have a clearer sense of what Harry actually confirmed, why he waited to address certain narratives, and how both supporters and critics can be right about different parts of the same story. Quick map of where we're headed. Section 1. Rumors versus record, what Harry has directly addressed and why timing matters. Section 2. Inside the machine, how Spare, the Netflix series, and court testimony sketch the couple's media reality. Section 3. The 2025 moment, where the Sussexes actually are right now. Projects, advocacy, appearances, and what those choices telegraph. Section 4. What confirmation really means. How to parse future claims and spot the difference between a headline and a fact. Ready? Let's go. Rumors versus record. First, the headline rumor, divorce. Did Harry confirm a split? Number, quite the opposite. In December 2024, during a sit-down with Andrew Ross Sorkin at the New York Times DealBook Summit, Harry publicly swatted away the separation chatter with a wry, "We've apparently divorced maybe 10 or 12 times," pointing at the whiplash of click-to-rage coverage. The moment wasn't staged for palace optics. It was streamed, transcribed, and clipped by mainstream outlets. Was the line flippant? Yes. Was it clear? Also yes. The rumor as presented was false. He said so. Period. Second, the rumor family. Meghan orchestrated palace intrigue, secret deals, irreparable feuds. What has Harry confirmed here? Not some shadowy conspiracy, but rather a collision of institutions, a tabloid economy with endless oxygen, a centuries-old monarchy with a rigid communication structure, and a modern couple trying to control their own narrative while navigating security, race, and mental health in the glare of global visibility. That's the story he's told consistently, first in the 2022 Netflix series, then at book length in Spare, and again from the witness box in 2023. You don't have to agree with his framing to admit that's the on-the-record version, not a rumor. Third, the meta-rumor. They only speak when there's something to sell. Whether you love or loathe their media strategy, consider the cadence. Major on-record disclosures in 2022 to 2023, legal action in 2023, a high-profile denial of divorce rumors in late 2024, and then a shift in 2025 toward cause-driven appearances, especially mental health and online safety, plus Meghan's independent brand initiatives. The pattern suggests message discipline more than opportunism. Big reveal, arrow legal accountability, arrow reset to mission. Again, you don't have to buy the strategy to recognize it. Inside the machine. Let's pull the lens back. Spare wasn't a polite memoir. It was an evidence bomb. Dates, dialogue, descriptions that changed how the public imagined palace life. Perhaps the most cited scene, the 2019 argument where Harry says William called Meghan difficult, rude, and abrasive, and the confrontation turned physical. True or not, the claim is documented in Harry's own words and corroborated only insofar as the book exists. That's the distinction. The important part for tonight's episode is this. The point of those pages wasn't to confirm gossip about Meghan's character. It was to locate the couple's conflict with both family dynamics and a media narrative Harry insists was parroted into the palace corridors. Then there's the Netflix series, 6 episodes of courtship, crisis, and exit. The revelations weren't just about who said what to whom. They were about process, press briefings, leaks, favoritism, and the impossible math of a royal rota that can celebrate you at breakfast and bury you by dinner. You can disagree with the Sussexes' take and still see the outline of a system that rewards drama. The couple's thesis was simple. We were losing control of our own story. Tonight's question, who owns the story, is not rhetorical. In the royal arena, story is currency. And then came Harry's day in court in 2023, the first senior royal to testify in modern memory. Why does it matter here? Because under oath in front of a judge, Harry described the emotional and psychological impacts of years of tabloid intrusion. Romantic relationships strained by phone hacking era practices, a childhood shaped by paparazzi flashbulbs, and an adulthood defined by the tension between privacy and public interest. Agree or disagree with his legal arguments, he put the mechanics of rumor creation under legal scrutiny. That isn't confirmation of salacious Meghan rumors. It's an attack on the rumor mill's power source. There's also a subtler confirmation threaded through all of this. The primacy of safety. Security, physical and digital, sits behind many choices that baffle outsiders. Why didn't they appear together at X event? Why move here, not there? Why avoid bringing the kids to certain functions? From the book to interviews to lawsuits, the through line is risk calculation. You can find the stance frustrating or compelling, but it's consistent, and it's far more plausible as a decision driver than some unverified whisper about Meghan's machinations. The 2025 moment. Fast forward to now. If you want to know what a public figure actually thinks, watch their calendar. In October 2025, Harry and Meghan were in New York City for World Mental Health Day, hosting panels through their Archewell initiative focused on the digital lives of young people, platform accountability, and the human cost of an always-on internet. If the subtext of the past 5 years was, "We've been burned by the system," the subtext of 2025 is, "We're trying to fix the system, at least in the online safety lane." At the same time, Meghan has leaned into independent entrepreneurship and women in business networks, from high-visibility LA dinners to her lifestyle brand and public-facing appearances that deliberately don't require a royal frame. Whether you love that pivot or roll your eyes, it answers a real-world question. How do you build a sustainable post-royal life? For the Sussexes, the answer looks like a 2-track model: cause-based advocacy plus brand-driven ventures. Sometimes together, sometimes in parallel, occasionally in tension. That parallelism is fuel for rumors. Why weren't they together last night? But it's also the most ordinary thing about them: dual career logistics in a very public marriage. Now here's the twist most rumor merchants won't tell you. Silence is not confession. After Harry's December 2024 quip slammed the door on divorce chatter, the couple didn't chase every new claim. Instead, they kept moving. Panels, awards, foundation projects, brand plays. When you contrast that step-and-repeat reality with the rumor churn, the gap is telling. If there were a seismic, on-the-record confirmation about Meghan's alleged secrets, palace plots, or a marital split, credible outlets would treat it like an earthquake. They haven't, because it hasn't happened. What confirmation really means. Let's decode the word confirm. In the rumor economy, confirm often means a source told a columnist. In the real world, confirm means sworn testimony, recorded interview, on-camera statement, or a published work with attributable authorship. By that measure, here is what Harry has actually confirmed about Meghan. He denies divorce rumors and treats them as internet theater. He believes UK tabloids crafted a damaging narrative about Meghan that influenced palace corridors. He prioritizes family safety and mental health over optics, which explains appearances that look separate to spectators. He and Meghan want ownership of their story, through documentaries, books, lawsuits, and curated public work. Everything else? Hypothesis until proven. So how should you watch the next news cycle? 3 filters. Filter 1, attribution. If Harry didn't say it, write it, or swear it. And if a reputable outlet can't root it in named on-the-record sources, file it under unproven. Filter 2, venue. Is it a stage like the DealBook Summit, a court, a published memoir, or an official foundation communication? Stronger venue, stronger claim. Filter 3, incentive. Who benefits if you believe this? A platform? A booker? A brand? Keep the incentives in your peripheral vision, and you'll spot the difference between news and noise. Did you know? When Harry testified in 2023, he became the first senior royal to take the stand since the 19th century. An institutional shock that says more about his appetite for confrontation with the media than any rumor about Meghan's personality. Another one, the Netflix series wasn't a one-off. It was the first in a series of controlled disclosures that framed the couple's exit in their own words, a strategy echoed by the memoir and reinforced by subsequent appearances. Agree or disagree with the content, the method is undeniable. Now let's address the why now question, the most human part of this story. Why did Harry wait until late 2024 to directly mock the divorce rumors? Because timing is a tactic. If you respond too early, you feed the beast. If you respond too late, you look evasive. Pick a high credibility stage with a global business audience, deliver a line that depressurizes the balloon, and then refuse to keep performing the bit. That's the strategy. It's not righteous or villainous. It's effective. But there's an irony here. The more the couple tries to own their story, the more critics accuse them of scripting reality. And the more critics mock the strategy, the more their fans see the mockery as proof the couple is right about the media. That friction isn't going away. In fact, it's become the Sussex's default weather. Some sun, some thunder, never boring skies. The only constant is that both sides are watching the same storm through different windows. So what would count as Harry confirming a damaging rumor about Meghan? It would look like this: a named, recorded statement acknowledging a specific claim as true, or a legal filing stipulating facts, or a new book chapter walking back prior denials. Until then, the only rumor Harry has finally confirmed is the one he swatted away, the idea that their marriage is collapsing. If you came for a bombshell confession, you won't find it in the record, only in the reflections of those who profit from your clicks. Let's end with the sharpest takeaway. For 5 years, Harry has insisted the battle isn't Meghan versus the monarchy, it's people versus the machine. The algorithmic economy of outrage, the industrial scale of celebrity surveillance, and the old world institution unsure how to metabolize a new world narrative. Whether you side with him or not, you can recognize the modernity of the mission. The rumors felt medieval, the responses feel digital, and somewhere between the two lies a very public marriage trying to live a private truth. If this helped you separate what's confirmed from what's convenient, do 2 things. Judge the next headline with the 3 filters and hold me to the same standard. No whispers, no winks, no a friend of a friend, just the record. Because in this story, owning the truth starts with owning your sources. Thanks for watching. If you want a deeper dive into specific claims from Spare, the Netflix series, or the 2023 trial, tell me exactly which chapters or episodes you want decoded. And I'll break those down line by line, source for source. Until then, remember, the loudest rumor usually says more about the market than the marriage.